Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball.
All right, ready to go?
This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sidelines. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in the small forward position.
And remember Klay Thompson's father, Michael Thompson, a former #1 pick out of Minnesota. Growing up, he was the smallest of his brothers and thereby took his lumps when they played hoops. But he said that challenge helped him to develop into the player he is today.
So it's the Lakers now. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. And Klay Thompson, born into an athletic family. His father, the former #1 overall pick in the NBA draft. And Clark, his mom, was a Division I volleyball player.
And, you know, Thompson, despite those genes, was not a highly recruited player out of high school. He grew up in UCLA's backyard, but ended up playing college ball at Washington State.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
And he gets it to go.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
The drive by Green. The layup off target.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Russell kicks to Clarkson. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And here's Russell after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And that is good.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Out to Thompson. Another shot. Randall grabs the board.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Russell with a wide open look. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the term dream season can be applied to Steve Kerr's first year. Comes in and sets a franchise record in wins and also wins a title for the Warriors in his first year. Still unreal.
What a nice feed by Kobe that time.
Curry wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 11 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Kobe. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Andrew Bogut.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Well, special case, so many records for Kobe, but one he set last season was most misses all time from the floor.
You know, he passed the great Hondo, John Havlicek, for that title. I'm sure John doesn't mind having him pass him up for that
The
one.
old Buckeye, you're right.
That's
yeah.
right, most misses. But you look at the players on that list, a who's who of NBA stars.
Now, here is Russell. After the miss from Klay Thompson. And again, no good by the Lakers. Down low. Stolen by Clarkson. And they're running. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Hibbert. And that's now 6 points for Kobe Bryant.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
And he gets it to go.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
this talk about Kobe now being the leader of missed shots, having that record. But listen, the guys that are in the top 5 of that list, all Hall of Fame players. So you don't miss a lot of shots unless your team trusts you to take them, and you're pretty good. His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
That's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Timeout called the Warriors. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Warriors making a change here. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
Hey, guys, a final thought on Kobe. I mean, all the players on that list were heavily leaned on for scoring. I take any of the top guys on that list over someone who's afraid to shoot the ball when their number's called.
That's good. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
LA's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And Spates gets it to go.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Here's Huertas. It's rebounded by Golden State.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
The Lakers trail. Nobody near Williams. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Passes it to Green. A baseline J, and that one's good.
Boy, this game is off to a flying start.
Yeah, we're seeing some high-octane offense from both sides in this one.
Here's Nance. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Warrior. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
The Warriors leading. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Ezeli is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Rush. Then there's Livingston. And it's Clark in at the 2. 2 straight seasons of no playoffs for the Lakers after last year's miss. Not what they were hoping for.
It's going to be a growing process, Kevin. I mean, they had a young team and an injured superstar in Kobe both years. Hard to make the playoffs in that situation.
Randall gets to Clarkson. And Randall throws it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Golden State, Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Clark, you talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of that.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half, and it's been one heck of a battle.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
The drive by Russell. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Now, here is Russell. 6 points for him. Outside Williams. Off target with his three. Golden State's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. Was an MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. So he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. Hibbert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hibbert's got 6.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
It's Curry outside. And the Warriors miss again.
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award, he played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history, mostly because his team was up by so much he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
And here are the Warriors now. They trail by 1. The shot. Offensive rebound. Takes the 3. Another miss by Curry.
No, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And with Curry and the MVP, there was some pressure with Harden. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
Williams kicks to Hibbert. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 6. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got the lead up to 3 now for the Lakers. What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years. Ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
Timeout called the Warriors. And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014 and proved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. Clarkson dishes to Bass. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, but also of note was it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
And here's Clarkson after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. And Bryant gets it to go.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Bass.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Another 3 from Kobe. Bryant's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Lakers. Curry. No good off the front iron.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Hibbert kicks to Kobe. Again, the Lakers.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
And for Stephen Curry, a value contract, but a growing list of endorsements. One of the top-selling jerseys in the league, a signature shoe deal. He's doing all right.
Yeah, I don't think he's worried about it. He's got a Bible quotation on his wrist that says, "Love never fails." And that's how he approaches the game, with a true love and faith that his hard work is going to pay off.
Kobe with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Good defense by Iguodala.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Now here's Bryant. 14 points for him. No coverage that time. Clarkson's got 7 points.
That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Offline with his 3. Pulls up. And that does it for the first half of play. Lakers ahead. They lead by 12. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Your safety is our #1 concern. In the event an emergency evacuation of Staples Center becomes necessary, please walk calmly out and away from the facility. All right, Staples Center.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
You just can't shoot the triple any better than he did in that first half. That was incredible.
And here in the second, Greg, he's got to just keep taking them and making them. And if that's the case, no reason for him to stop.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
It's been a solid outing for Curry. 18 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of 3-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Fires from deep. And it's Russell missing.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Russell passes to Clarkson. Dishes it to Randall. Pass to Clarkson. Kicks it to Hibbert. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogut. From past the arc. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Curry. As you're talking about the Warriors, you know, they were built to play with each other last year. The bigs could all pass very well, and that set up the 3-point threats.
And then even on the defensive side, I mean, they had players that really complemented each other. I mean, some undersized power forwards who countered with rim protectors. I mean, they also had the length at every perimeter position to switch on any play, so they are equally as adept on that side of the ball.
Bogut dishes to Curry. This one for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will lie you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about it. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut.
Festus Ezeli.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Warriors ball.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet. Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far. And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Here's Clark. Kobe with the steal. Russell with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Takes the 3. Williams kicks to Kobe. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Bryant. And now it's an 8-point Laker lead.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
The kick out to Bryant. Shoots. No one near Randall as he lets it go. The three-pointer, no good. And it's the Warriors on the break. Barnes got the ball.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
He dishes it to Clark. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Ezeli. Iguodala comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Ian Clark.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Brandon Rush is checked in for Barnes. Rush gets the bucket. Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
Livingston passes to Iguodala. Golden State moving it around. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And the Warriors making a change here. Barbosa's checked in for the tie, and it's good on the way up. Spates has got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Ditto that. I mean, things have really been turned up.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Rush gets the bucket.
No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
And it's a big key thus far in this game, Clark, because whenever they've gotten the ball in the paint, good things have happened. And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Iguodala. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists now in this one. Williams for 3. Here's Bryant. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Rush. And it's Golden State with another.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist. They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Bryant. Andrew Bogut checked in for the Warriors. The feed to Williams. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Bass. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's on Andrew Bogut.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Curry. He's got 24. Goes up on the high post. And he hits the jump shot. Curry's got 26. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
3 from the inbound. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Lakers trail on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in the small forward. The Warriors shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Curry can't get it to go. And Los Angeles guys shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. And Nance kicks to Clarkson. And that one's good. Russell.
Right now, they don't seem to have an answer for the outside game this second half.
Warriors trail by 5. They double team Curry. It's stolen by Nance. Pass to Clarkson. Feeds it to Randall. He kicks to Hibbert. Nance outside. The shot by Clarkson, no good. And here are the Warriors now. Curry outside. They get it back. Barnes dishes to Thompson. It's Curry outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Lyons checked in. Russell with the bucket. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And the Warriors put the ball in Thompson's hands a lot more last season. He ran the pick and roll and attacked the rim, taking more advantage of his size and ball handling ability at that off-guard position.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Well, Greg, for Thompson, last season an uptick in his free throw attempts and his assists, and Clark a reflection of his activity with the ball in his hand.
He's a complete player, terrific offensive player, outstanding defensively as well. And what I like about him is he never lacks for confidence. He stays aggressive at both ends of the floor.
And Hibbert with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Out left to the wing. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
There's the triple. And it's Russell missing. Warriors trail by 10. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Thompson. It's tipped. Here's Clarkson. And he jams it with authority.
Well, it's gone back and forth for a while here, but they're really starting to push out. They're looking good right now.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Russell. Curry can't get it to go.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
Looking to end the run. He squares up and sinks it. Curry's got 28.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. 3-on-3. There's the dish to Curry. Shoots from the baseline. And good. He got the English that time as it falls.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Here's Kobe. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Andrew Bogut.
Well, how about Kobe in this one? 22 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. They double-team Curry. Thompson passes to Curry. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Hey, guys, just a little too nonchalant there. That's a couple turnovers here in the last few minutes, and those miscues can spell trouble.
Outside, Russell. Randall is green on Curry. Here's Hibbert. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. He really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
It's tipped. Stolen by Clarkson. Russell inside. Working on Green. Randall kicks to Clarkson. Again, the Lakers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And Bryant gets it to go.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Kobe Bryant. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Lakers have gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. And the pass to Brown. Back to Nance. He feeds it to Brown. 5 to shoot from outside the arc. And the shot is good. And the Lakers lead by 18.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Here's Clark, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Brown. One deep. Missed. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing.